You are approaching Saturn. You are only seconds away. I have arranged for you to meet my companion. He will lead you. Watch and listen. Please, don't disappoint him. He doesn't like that.
We are 5 years away from entering the 21st century. Humankind stands on the edge of the interactive age. You have come a long way. But are you ready for the future?
Introducing Sega Saturn. Aw, hit it! Sega's next-generation gaming platform. Revolutionary sports and arcade gameplay. All with amazing new 3D experiences never before possible on home game systems. Wow.
Sega Saturn. It's how you play the game.
What's happening?
Sega Saturn, the benchmark of engineering excellence, combining 3 32-bit RISC processors with 5 additional processors to create a head-snapping 500,000 polygons per second.
Wow.
Experience Sega Saturn's monster torque and parallel processing power. All the speed and handling you'd expect. And every inch a Sega.
You thought you knew how to play the game? But no one has played this hard, this fast, this real, until now. Come, look into the world of Sega Saturn.
Virtua Fighter! Panzer Dragoon! Bug! Black Fire!
Sega Saturn, the most powerful, the most technologically advanced game system anywhere.
Yeah.
Sega Saturn is the newest and most indulgent taste temptation from Sega, delivering crystal clear digital video and rich, creamy 3D graphics. And each unit is topped off with a delicious DSP chip dedicated to scrumptious CD quality sound. This gourmet meal from Sega goes oh so well with all of these yummy, mouth-watering titles. NHL All-Star Hockey. Clockwork Night. Daytona, USA. Worldwide Soccer.
Sega Saturn!
Incoming!
Go farther than you have ever gone before. Sega Saturn. Play your games in the 21st century and leave the rest of the world behind.
Thank you for your attention. Now it's time to explore your inner realm. Open your brain and look inside. Prepare to enter the theater of the eye.
Welcome to the theater of the eye.
Rods and cones report to the orbital socket.
How nice. We're trimming the toenails. What's that?
Optic nerve, this is the brain. What's going on down there?
The eardrum's going off! Go get help!
We're having a breakdown, we're having a breakdown, we're having a breakdown, having a breakdown, we're having a breakdown, having a breakdown.
What else can go wrong?
Urgent synapse on line 2. It's the sphincter.
What is going on up there?
Sega Saturn.
Welcome to the theater of the eye. 500,000 polygons a second.
Let me see.
16 million colors.
Me.
Wreak some havoc in your head.
Sega Saturn.
Welcome to the theater of the eye. Real sports.
Keep it down a little.
Real fast.
Optic nerve here. I am gonna need some help.
Real painful.
Sega Saturn.
Now you may return to the world as you know it. And remember, look for Sega Saturn. It's out there.
Hey everyone, I'm back with part 2 of Saturn Saturday. So, since I streamed earlier today and failed miserably at playing the first Panzer Dragoon and ended up cutting that out of the stream because it's like 45 minutes of me trying to get the game to play, I fixed that issue. It was a bad image. I got one that works now. And now I am going to finish up the second game. I just have 2 sections left on it. 2 episodes, 6 and 7. And I'm using cheat codes. So I should be invincible. I doubt I'll be at this for much more than maybe like half an hour. But I'm going to just go ahead and finish it. And then I could do the first one maybe next weekend. Hopefully I'm not... hopefully the cheat codes worked, because I tested it out and it worked. I took a hit and my life gauge did not go down, so... But who knows? I've seen weirder things happen. Turn my sound down. There you go. Yep, I just took a hit, didn't take any damage, so should be able to finish this up fairly quickly here. Like I said, I wasn't interested in trying to master this game. I just wanted to experience all the different levels. I'll still try to play like I'm not wanting to get hit. Oh. Much for that. Yeah, I'm doing worse now. think my body knows that I can't die. Jesus. So apparently I think the first Panzer Dragoon, the problem I had with that is having to convert them all because I have it's a Rhea or a Phoebe, I never remember which ODE it is, and it does not support just basic BenQ files, so I have to convert it, and I think when I converted it, it just converted basically what's track 1, which is the game, so the audio wasn't there, and so I think the system was trying to load the audio, and that was what was causing it to lock up, like for the background music, because that uses the Red Book standard, and it just plays directly off the disc. So that's working now, and I will play through that probably next week. Who knows, maybe I might just play it right after this. See how quickly it takes me to get through these. And I know I have invincibility code for that built into this. You just hit some key combinations, you don't have to use a action replay for that. I think it's a shorter game than this. They only take like 30 minutes to get through. I can remember playing it when originally, both of these games, I bought them pretty much when they came out. Ooh, dang. What am I hitting here? See a boss. Purple triangle. If I'm doing damage or not. Oh, hey, Cabot. I picked up my Saturn through eBay games for $100 years ago. Yeah. Oh, I picked up mine, or I picked this one back up. Like the most recent ones I got about 10 years ago. I still held on to the games that I had, most of the games that I had, including Panzer Dragoon Saga, which didn't realize it till about 10 years ago how much it was worth. Dang. But okay, he doesn't do this. So I kept picking up some and various. I don't know if I bought them online. I used to go to a lot of flea markets and started picking up games. It was usually mostly like NES and Super NES cartridge games. I don't think I bought consoles there. Kind of trusted eBay a little more for that because you had some of these you had like a return policy and stuff on them. So. But thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Debating, like I said, whether I'm gonna go ahead and play the first one again right after this. Kind of be disjointed for the name of the stream, but eh. Oh my gosh, tell me that did not just lock up. I think it did. Yep. Great. I bought most of my systems and games secondhand. Yeah. I think this is locked up. That's weird. Not having a lot of luck today with it. Hopefully it's saved. My action replay code. Oh. Back. Don't want all the extra shot stuff, I just want the unlimited. Okay. I have a feeling that did not save automatically. Nope. Maybe I'll just have to skip the FMV after this. I did have it lock up earlier when it was just like playing the full motion videos at the beginning. So, I don't know, maybe it has some issue with the OD. Who knows, maybe this one has some corrupt issue too, but all the other videos have played fine, like during the storyline. But skip them. I think I bought the first Panzer Dragoon as a maybe a launch title, I think. Can't remember. I know Daytona USA was one I really loved because I used to play that all the time when we'd go to arcades and on vacation because I didn't have really good arcades near me because I lived in a real small town, and so we were on vacation somewhere, usually like Pigeon Forge. We would go in Gatlinburg and stuff, go to arcades there and play Daytona USA. Didn't know back then that they had different difficulty settings on those. Let's see. Yeah, it says, back in the early 90s, I could find a lot of systems and games for dirt cheap at Goodwill before the internet and eBay came along. Yeah. I tell you about it. It's like, it seems like now it's hard to find anything cheap. Like, even just in the past 5 years, I went to, maybe it was about 4 years ago. I remember going to Southeast Game Exchange in Greenville, South Carolina, and I could pick up like Master System games for like $5, and now like the minimum I saw any of them was like 20. And that was like really no-name ones, but that was about the only things I could find even then 4 years ago that were somewhat cheaper. So I feel like most of my game collections, like of older stuff, is pretty much stagnant now. I've got a wall full of games, but I just don't feel like I'm gonna ever expand it a whole lot unless I just happen upon some stuff or. Even going to the flea market, I usually go every Saturday morning to one near me. They have games there, 95% of them are, first-person shooters or sports games, which I'm not really interested in. But the occasional find of something outside of that, there's still like $20, $30 for it. I know that's cheaper than it was when it came out originally at retail, but still, it's not as cheap as it was 10 years ago. I had Daytona USA for the Saturn. My cousin drove me back crazy all over the game to the point that I had to get rid of it. Oh gosh. Yeah, I can imagine someone's constantly wanting to play it. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Daytona was one of my favorite racers at the time. And I always only just mostly played just the first level. The track. Oh, okay, I think I was just... Alright, finally he gets a bar. Spamming the attack buttons. That's the quickest way to get rid of this guy. There we go. Okay, why am I not hitting them? The Saturn did have some good games, yeah. There's so many great games. I was a diehard Saturn person. I refused to buy a PlayStation. I was like, well, Sony's not a gaming company. They don't know what they're doing. PlayStation's not on the new. I think I finally picked up my first actual PlayStation 1 like 15 years ago. That was at the flea market. I had a PS2 before I had a PS1. Okay, I gotta see if I can hit start and skip this video. It doesn't lock up. Saturn definitely had a lot of good 2D games too. A lot of them I didn't know about. There we go. Last episode. Didn't really know and hear much about them until more recently. Especially a lot of them in Japan. Well, I think the Saturn did fairly well in Japan. Especially compared to the US. It was kind of burnt out with the 32X. The two things I never got for Japan had was the 4 megabyte cart and the video adapter for the Saturn. Yeah, I always wanted to watch one of those videos on them and see how it looks. It would have been kind of cool to watch a video on the Saturn. If this is just a boss, is the only thing here. It's been a while since I played this. Is it a while being like 25 years or more? I picked up my 32X at Toys R Us for $20 new. Yeah, I never had a 32X. I still don't have one. They've gone up so much in price trying to get one now. It's like I've got one 32X game. I've got the Star Wars one that I got somewhere, probably in a bundle of games I picked up somewhere. I can remember going to the flea market and like someone had a table full of like Super Nintendo games. Must have been 20 up, or maybe not 20, like 15. And I gave them $20 for all of it, and they were happy with that. Now they want $20 each. Okay, now if it locks up, I don't care. Speaking of Toys R Us, there was one that was like in a larger city for me, and it was like 45 minutes away, and I would go there and buy games because nothing else had Saturn games or no place near me, and that's where I ended up buying Panzer Dragoon Saga. I still remember buying it that summer and going there and finding it was out. Because a lot of times I would just go over there and just walk through the aisle and see what games were out, because you didn't really keep up with like release dates back then. I wasn't sure exactly when it was coming out. Expecting some psychedelic music to play. Wild. Hope eventually Forever Entertainment releases the remake for this. They announced it in 2018. Did the first one, but we still haven't got the second one. Seems like it would be pretty easy because they've already done the first one. Building new levels and some models, you got a lot of the same mechanics. I do remember seeing about the 32X. I remember seeing it at Kmart when it came out. I think they discounted it. Like, that may have been when you picked it up. It was so cheap. I never picked one up. One of those things, imagine if I'd picked something like that up and just like left it in the box. Never opened it. But then it would just sit on my shelf and I'd never sell it. So it doesn't really become, I guess, worth something or valuable till I actually sell it. But I could want to sell it. Got opened Pandora's box. All I had to do, finish the game if I remember correctly. I did have a save on the system for the first one, even though it wasn't finished. Artwork. Do miss in newer games just being able to hold a button down and speeding up the credits. Prices. Prices. Oh. Dragoon Rake General. That's pretty bad. Got a rank there. I can see if I can do this. Box. Oh, open. Okay, gives me more options. Okay, well, I think I will see if I can go play at least part of the first one. Oh, get too long to get through. I have to turn the off back on in order to get to the selection screen. Okay, let's see. I'm not using. Now, if this bombs out on me, I'm going to be mad because I just tested it. The new ROM. Oh, grab the cheat code. See. Oh. Options. Yay! Or who's dying on me? Normal. If it makes a difference, might as well put it on hard if I'm invincible. Can't remember if this is one of those games where you don't put it on hard, you don't get the ending. Or like you can only progress a few levels. I didn't get this opening video before. If this is the same, give it. Ah, there we go. So now I've got music. Not have music before. Definitely didn't have the tracks. You can tell a difference in the graphical quality. Improvement in the second one. Oh. Ran into a beam. Notice my dragon has like a thing mouth like circling around. Change my view, the X, Y, and Z buttons. I hadn't noticed that before. One's close up and one's far away. Mid-range, one's far away. I feel like I've defeated it. Not wanting to let me through yet. There you go. Just 4 credits. Or 4 enemies. They also have an infinite menu key as well. the episode. Up in a minute. Next break. That's a lot more enemies in this one. Easiest way to just spam the attack buttons. Amazing. Mobbing. For the horde. That was easy. A lot more enemies. Behind me. In front of me. There he goes. Yeah, a lot more. Nope. I'm hitting. I shot it down. Pause a second. How many levels there are? 6, according to Wikipedia. I remember, guys, play this. I remember this in, more recently in the remake. Hard to kind of tell what you can shoot at, and then trying to hit it. Oh. that's quick. I centered in on him and just kept using the spamming the attack button. Oh, is he coming back? Oh, he is back. Go. Front. Ow. Spam attack's not working. Walking. Finally. Episode 4. I thought these tunnel stages were pretty cool. It gives you a real feeling of speed. front of me. I remember this level giving me trouble. Ow. Able to walk on to whatever that is yet. Okay. I think this is the level where I finally figured out how to spam the just lock on attack. Seem to do a lot quicker to spam the attack button to attack him. So it be doing any damage. Oh, the spam attack helps, like when they start shooting at you. Okay. Blocking everything. Here we go. Finally. Trying to get as good of a percentage on that one. Hey, come on. getting destroyed. Boss meter. Boss. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Spinning this thing are all that I can hit. At least at this point. Come on. Or what's left. Oh. Okay. That should be it. Yeah. There's a lot more on that one. Should be the last level. You're in the area. Episode 6. The final episode. Boss. Yeah, because there's a boss after this. I remember this in the remake. behind me. Right now. Try to destroy that thing. Grief. I missed a lot more. Okay, so I think this is the final pulse. getting destroyed. But I don't care. Ah. But oh no, different form. Fine. Of chaos. Sega. That's it. I guess I get no credits for cheating. It's the ending. A boy and his dragon. Yeah. That's it. Alrighty, well. Thanks for joining me. If you're checking this out later, drop a comment and let me know if there's other Saturn games you would like for me to check out. And I'm going to go ahead and get off here and get something to eat. It's dinner time. So thank you for watching and be good.